in the game.
going on, Relocation Football League College Series fans? It is your boy Mix, a.k.a. Rob Rowley, filling in for the Commissioner Smitty this evening. And boy, we got us what is slated to be Game of the Year. Going down, the Miami Hurricanes entering into the home of the Clemson Tigers here, number 14 versus number 3. And man, oh man, here's a look at how it's rocked. And I can say that it is honestly rocking right now in the chat. Let's go ahead and look at, jump ahead this game. No, we got the title messed up again. All good. I'll go ahead and bill myself. Real quick, guys, just want to make sure that you heard the game audio, that you heard me, you heard the bell. Had some slightly different settings. I had to readjust. Didn't know I was going to call the game tonight, but we should be good. Everything is flipped, and I did get those all purples for the Clemson guys. I saw that at the last moment, but I think I had you guys at number 1 on the title screen, and that's okay. I know they don't care about that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into this game. We got Clemson and Miami going down. See you are Diamond saying we're good. Okay, everything's good. All right, going to go ahead and jump into this game. Who will be victorious as the ball is in a tee, and Clemson is going to get this ball back at the half. Coach Chris and Coach Diamond going at it, and Dante Taylor close to 500 yards, 5 touchdowns last week. He's put his name in the hat for best QB in the nation. Interested to see, can he beat number 3 Clemson 7-0 versus 6-2. There's a run by Matty King, a long history, storied history here. Clemson dominating Miami 7-3. We'll talk about those matchups in a little bit here. Miami got to get it going early against Clemson. They cannot sit around, miss opportunities, and let Clemson capitalize off of those. Here's Dante Taylor with a quick pass. And I'd have to say this is the best QB that we've seen in this franchise history here in the Relocation Football League College Series. And I'm all about watching it, man. Miami looking good here. Knew once they got their offense clicking, they could be a dominant force. With the defense that they have has been pretty stellar since the early days. And now they've brought back Coach Chris Paulk, former Miami Hurricane here as the head coach, and they're getting things going offensively. Facing a 3rd and 12 though here as Clemson trying to stop the show. Gonna throw it, and that's gonna be nowhere. You will not beat Clemson playing conservative. That fed right into the Tigers' paw, and that's a 4th and 13. They gotta get rid of this one here. A high punt going the other way. Will be fielded at the 27-yard line, and now we get a chance to see the devastating boys out here in Death Valley. Bo Sanders last week, 162 on the ground, 3 touchdowns, and I'm just going to say this is the best halfback that I have seen, user halfback that I've seen in the college series. This guy is an absolute monster, and it feels like he is just doing light work every time we get a chance to see him. A cool 8 yards there by the running back here from the 35-yard line. Miami playing off of these wideouts might be dangerous. Got to get some bodies on these wide receivers, man. They don't back down. Here is number 3 going to throw. That's going to be a catch there. Colorado Rivers going to convert a ball there for a 1st down. And here he is from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, has a man, broken tackle, gets right back in a juke move as he will be out of bounds. Joshua Chucky, back-to-back catches, and that's going to be back-to-back 1st downs there. Colorado going to throw one and throws a dime to the right side hash mark there. Mamadou Sanyalo, I mean, they got weapons everywhere. That's wide receiver 3 on their depth chart there. They moved the chains again. Colorado establishing a rhythm. They're just coming right at the interior of this defense right there. Good tackle made by Dustin Turner, the mic there, but they caught him right off guard there and moved those sticks for 5 yards here. Under pressure, he's going to be down. Our first dead man in the game. And look who it is. It's going to be Turner, who just got beat on the pass. He comes back and takes 6 back after the 5-yard gain. What a wonderful sack that was there by the mic. He just came shooting in, unblocked, and that's going to be a give me every time for a middle linebacker to come in so clean like that. This ACC matchup, impressive so far. Colorado in the pocket, going to throw one underneath, finds Mamadou Sanyalo again there. And it's a 4th and 5. They're going to go ahead and attempt the long field goal attempt. A 48-yard attempt. Kick is up, and it is going to be Clemson getting first blood here. 3 points on the board. Decent drive, but a little bit difficult there toward the end. Miami's defense folding up on that one. The last time that these two teams met was College Series 7 at Orange Bowl. Clemson victorious in that one, 32-28 in that game. First time we've seen two user head coaches going at it. Oh, it's going to be a nice game, and it's going to fake it and get to the 48-yard line. Dante Taylor keeping it there on the keeper, putting that football out there a little bit. Got the first down and did not get a fumble at all there. Going to be an RPO, has a man. That's going to be across the 40 as he gets to the 38-yard line. 2nd and inches now. Hurricanes on a bit of a move right now. Dante gonna throw one, finds a man, breaks a tackle, another tackle, and finally gonna be taken down there. Boy, he was just like a lump of cinder blocks right there. That catch gonna be real good by the user-submitted tight end, Charlie Dodson. And that's an excellent first down there for the Hurricanes. Not much doing there, gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Hands it off. Nice gain, spin move, and then he's going to carry a man and be pushed into a first down. Matty King now with 20 yards on 2 carries. Impressive run there, and look at the field position of Miami right now. Clemson really got to dig deep here. That's a good stop by the defensive line there. Playing well off these wideouts here. Pistol formation for Taylor. Taylor trying to keep it. Spin moves. Gets around the corner. First down fighting. And he's going to be down to the 1-yard line. How about the moves there by Dante Taylor? And wait, Matty King is in the backfield. Gonna run it. Cuts it in. Touchdown Hurricanes. Oh my goodness. How about the room he had to operate there? They give Dante Taylor the breather. And look at this play here. They go Wildcat, and they put the halfback right in there. I mean, he had lanes for days, so much time to decide where he wanted to go. And that's a beautiful touchdown there by the Miami Hurricanes, and our first touchdown of the day. And we got to stay methodical on that one. 9 plays, 76 yards, just over 4 minutes burned off the clock in Miami here. Number 14 putting a touchdown here on number 3. Nice juke move there. For the first time that 2 user coaches, or the second time, I'm sorry, all time that 2 user coaches have faced each other here in the college series. Coach Chris Polk of the Miami Hurricanes and Coach Daman Armani of the Clemson Tigers. Looking for some bragging rights here. Miami playing that tight coverage here, pressing at the line. Rivers stepping up, loads of time. Oh my goodness. Tries to throw a shovel pass there, and that's going to be a 3rd and 3. He had so much time right there. That tells you how tight that defense was on this wide receiver core here. 3rd and 3. They're not going to run Bo. Rivers looking to pass, and the pressure is a dead man, and he's down. And I'm telling you right now, they got to get pressure around Colorado Rivers here. Not allowing him a lot of time in the pocket and allowing his wide receivers to make plays. He's got a load of targets. And anytime you get this guy waiting 5 to 8 yards in the pocket, man, you can really give him a chance to get around him and get sacks there. That's a great job there by the Miami defense, and they'll take that one here. Beautiful last touchdown. Nice defensive series here. They get the ball back, and plenty of time left here in the first quarter. That's a fair catch and excellent field position now at the 36-yard line. Here's Dante Taylor with the rock. Gonna hand the ball off there. Matty King gonna be stopped after a 1-yard gain on the play. Last time that Miami played or beat Clemson was way back in the days of Hodge. Hodge, that running back. Funny story, we were talking about that game went into overtime, and that was the night that Madden 23 came out. I was very, very livid about having to call that game. Went into overtime. And Miami ended up winning that game on a field goal in OT. Many moons ago here in our college series. In the pocket, gonna launch one, and that ball gonna be incomplete, but big hit. Knocking it loose there. Corey Polly III gets flatlined on that one. 2nd and 10 here. Change of direction, nice spin move, but only gonna get 2 yards on the game. That's Khalil Harris, the halfback. 3rd and 8 here. In the pocket, gonna throw, has a man, catch gonna be made, but it's gonna be 2 yards shy on the play as Dante Valentine could not get it. They're gonna go for it, playing very, very risky right now. They're handing the ball off, he gets his 1st down. Coach P being very aggressive right now. Time winding down here in the 1st quarter. They're going to get one more play off. They run the back. And that is how the 1st quarter is going to end here in this Week 9 finale. Game of the week underway here. ACC bout. Miami versus Clemson. Dante Taylor, 2nd and 6, top of the 2nd quarter. He's gonna run it, and he gets stopped there. Great defense there by Clemson. 1 red in the free safety. He came down on that one. Great job there. 1-yard pickup. 3rd and 9. Throws, catch gonna be made. What a catch with coverage on him. Charlie Dodson. Down to the 10-yard line. Dante Taylor with the ball. Quick pass, end zone. He throws it to the ref. Man, he had a wide open man, and he could not connect there. King cuts it back inside. Nice hit. 3rd and 9. Taylor gonna step up. Plenty of time, throws end zone, touchdown Miami! Wow, what a dime there to Corey Polly III. He dropped that other one as he got flatlined on the play. Dante Taylor, man, he's just so confident in his passing ability here. He could have had all day to just scramble there, but he just holds on and delivers a nice ball to his wide out there. Beautiful play to Corey Polly III. Nice catch by Corey Polly III. And that's a 12-play drive, 64 yards. I think Miami is out to show their strength in this game. I don't think that they really believe they have the number 14 team in the nation here. A lot of greatness coming out of the RFL College Series 8 this season. A lot of teams looking a little bit unfamiliar. A lot of new faces here. And Miami kind of in that thick of things here. Been moved down to the top half of the rankings here in the top 25, but they don't feel like they have the number 14 team. I think if you ask them, they think they're a top 5 team, maybe the best in the nation. We're gonna find out here. Can they beat number 3? Catch gonna be made. That's gonna be across the 20 to the 22-yard line. Miami 6-2, 4-0 in the ACC. Clemson again 7-0, 5-0 in the ACC. 1st down. Bo Sanders with the 1st here. Hands it off to Bo. Bo running violently. Gonna take 2 to knock him down. They finally get him down there. He was not looking to go down at all on that play. 2nd and 6 here. Hand off. Bo Sanders to the outside. Oh my goodness. Gonna beat the side. One man to beat. And that's a good open field tackle there by Tyler McKenzie. Cornerback who plays safety at times. That's a great pickup there because Bo was off to the races. From the 48. Under pressure, and Rivers is down. Dead man on the play. Dustin Turner having a day right now. Got a sack, a couple of TFLs. Or actually 2 sacks and a few TFLs here. What a play there by the Mike. Oh, that's a nice swing move as well. And Colorado Rivers does not have time to let that play develop whatsoever. Just going through his progressions there. Nothing. Shut down. 2nd and 20 here. They got a lot of protection in the backfield. They cannot get the blocks there. 3rd and 23. And as I like to say, this is a country mile right now. They have to go. 23 yards to move the chains. Miami playing up on the line on the wideouts. Got a man deep down the sidelines. Throws. Catch gonna be made. He cut that route inside. He was up the sideline, coming back inside. And what a catch that was there. Wow. They're still going with this tight coverage here. Gotta watch the release of these wideouts. Throws, has a man, they catch him underneath there. That's Chucky there. 2nd and 1. Now Miami backing off of these wideouts here with a 2nd and 1. Might be a little bit of Bo here. They send Bo out, throw to him in the flats, and he's gonna get that one there. And they can't take him down. 1st and 10. Here's Rivers. Unloads one to the flats, has Bo gonna get to the 15-yard line. Bo being used as a utility back here, just catching them off guard here. Inches shy. And there's Bo Sanders. Man, it just seems like every time Bo gets the football, there's an open lane on this offensive line. It's like they just know, and they just love this back here in Clemson. New blood in the backfield. Gonna throw an RPO. Catch gonna be made down to the 5. Here's Rivers. Gonna throw one in zone, and that is gonna be dropped. Chucky couldn't hold on to that one. 3rd and goal. Rivers making an adjustment here. IDs the outside rush. Rivers steps up, throws, snatch in the end zone. And it's Miami ball. Oh boy, what a big play that was. Dustin Turner taking that football away. And oh boy, here come the U's. As the Hurricanes have played a very tough game so far against Clemson here. That is going to go a long way for the momentum and the morale, I guess you could say here, of the Miami Hurricanes. And Clemson got to get it together. Dante Taylor rifles one into traffic and incomplete. RPO. And that ball is dead. Taylor in the pocket. Taylor throws, launches one wide open man. It's a 1st down. That's going to be to the 39-yard line. I think that was Rashad Mitchell, the wide receiver. Matty King cuts it inside, and Matty King, we're going to get a few on that one. 2nd and 5 now. Clemson now up on the line on these wideouts. Taylor making an adjustment on both sides of his wings. Gonna hand it off to Matty King, changes directions. Matty King fighting not to go down. 2-yard gain on the play. Back on the line, defenders go on the outside. Dante Taylor gonna hand it off, trying to get to the outside. He gets there, 1st down and then some, up the sidelines, and he's gonna finally get taken down to the 32-yard line. Khalil Harris, the halfback, out of the backfield. What a devastating run that was there, and that did a lot of damage there at the 32 here. Dante Taylor now with the football. Hands it off, keeps it. Can he get to the outside? Spin move! And he'll get 1 yard on the play. Nice athleticism there from Dante Taylor, not going down on first contact here. 2nd and 9. Miami rolling down the hill right now. Taylor in the pocket. Taylor throws, has a man. One-on-one, and it's a good open field tackle there by number 21, Tavion Hall, the cornerback there. Clemson back on that line. They don't believe in these wide receivers. Taylor gonna dump it off to Matty King. Matty King with the speed, jump move! And he gets to the 23-yard line. 4th and 1. Will Coach CP go for it and be aggressive here? 300 completed passes here for Dante Taylor. Last I heard, this guy was leading the league in passing yards. Is it still true? We're gonna find out in the chat. Someone let me know here. They're gonna go for the long field goal attempt, a 40-yard attempt. Miami trying to make it 17. Kick is up, slow motion, and it is all to the good. Hurricanes put on the 3. What an impressive start this is here by the Canes. And Pete Connery's gonna laugh, but you can kind of hear a mouse fart in the stadium right now. Wow, if you told me this game would be Miami up 14 here in the first half, I might have thought you were lying for a second. Boy, are these guys really showing their moxie right now. Clemson, can they spark this thing and get some momentum going? Rivers in the pocket, he just dumps it off there. When you start to see the QB checking it down, you know that there is nothing over the top. Right now, it's locked down Miami. They are doing a great job against these Tigers here. These wide receivers cannot get open. We know Colorado is a very good quarterback. Does not make a lot of decisions like this. He takes off though, and he's gonna have the first down. So he's starting to realize, hey, I've got the running lanes here. They want to slow it up downfield. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and run it up the seam there and pick up the first down. Great adjustment there by the halfback, the quarterback. That's a good run there, 40. And he is gonna be all the way to the 32-yard line. How about the run on that play? Wow, what an impressive game that was. Here is Rivers, throws a wild ball, and very, very lucky that Matt Polk did not look up to catch that football. He was right there as it went by him. Tries to tackle him, and finally takes him down there. Trayvon Simpson Jr. with that last catch. And Colorado gonna keep it here. Colorado 5 and bowling down to the 1-yard line. How about the powerful keeper there as he goes outside, does not slide, lowers his shoulder and goes forward down to the 1. Man, what a hammerhead he must have on him. And he's back here knocking on the door at the 1. Gives it the Bo. Bo gonna be stopped. 2nd and goal, backed up now, 2 more yards. 2nd and 3, throws, end zone, and that's gonna be a touchdown. Clemson into the end zone goes Mamadou Sanyalo. And he's waving at the crowd to go ahead, let's turn up here as the fireworks and pyro are going off in the background, and Clemson putting on a touchdown here. This is where it starts to get interesting now. You get that first touchdown now. Now you can kind of breathe a little bit here. Coach is happy. Coordinator's happy now. You're only down by 1. You get 8 plays, 84 yards. And you find your momentum now. Can they keep it up? Hurricanes with everything to lose right now. Been doing so well. Now they have to make sure that they maintain this lead. No mistakes. Here's Dante Taylor. Taylor gonna throw, has a man, catch gonna be made. Good piece of yardage there from Corey Polly III. On the keeper, Dante Taylor gets a block, crosses over the 30 to the 31-yard line. 1:10 remaining in this game. Loaded at wideout right now. 5 targets to throw to. Taylor throws underneath. That'll be a good catch. 5-yard gain on the play. Watch Polly in the slot right now. Taylor looking, throws down the field, wide open, has a man threw that into the honey hole, that little spot between the quarterback and safety, and delivers that one. That was a dime thrown, and the timeout comes. Here's Taylor. Zips one in. It's a first down. No, second and inches, they'll call it. 12 seconds remaining. Miami with one timeout. Taylor got to get this ball off. Taylor throws one. Dime. All the way down to the 5-yard line. They call a timeout. Look at this drive here. Man, I'm telling you right now, these guys look so impressive. I got to say, this offense is solid, man. I'm telling you, if you've been trying to throw any kind of shade on the Miami Hurricanes, this is the game that you wanted to see. I mean, this is an impressive Clemson team. We know this. They have not been beaten in, what, 20, 22, 23 games or something like that? And Miami right now with a 20-10 lead on these guys here in Death Valley. So you got to give Miami that respect. You just have to. You don't have to like the coach. You don't have to like the players. You don't have to like the brand. Man, oh man, it's week 9 here. Miami marching into the locker room here with a 20-10 lead. It's been a great game for this guy, Dustin Turner, man. He has played absolutely competitive in this game here, come up with a lot of big-time plays here. The INT obviously was devastating. This guy is playing out of his mind here, looking like he wants to get drafted. Dante Taylor playing well as well, making a lot of great plays. Saw Mitchell right there, 88, been killing it. These guys have been doing an excellent job here, but Clemson not out of this thing yet, man. They are still here, only down by 10 points. They are going to get this ball, and they have a chance, an opportunity now to turn the tide a bit here. How impressive would it be? Good game there. How impressive would it be to go down, get a touchdown here, bring this thing to within 3, and bring this game a lot closer than what we've seen it so far. Here is Rivers. Gonna throw one to the outside. That'll be a 6-yard gain, and that's what it's been for Colorado Rivers. If he can't get it deep, he's been either dumping it down or has started to take off now. Here's Bo Sanders. Bo can't get anywhere there. Loses 1 yard on the play. Colorado throws, snatching, going the other way. Oh my! Boy, oh boy, it's Dustin Turner. What has gotten into this guy? This guy has, in one half of football, jumped on many scouting reports. I'm telling you, he is having an impact game here against the number 3 team in the nation and arguably the best team in the nation. Wow. Another INT for the Miami Hurricane defense. And that's a dime there from Dante Taylor back to Rashad Mitchell. 1st and 10 here for the 32. Dante Taylor going to hand this ball off. No. He's going to throw it. Fakes the whole side, including myself. They don't get anything on the play, though. Good-looking play. Launches one down the field, over the top, is snatching in the end zone. Clemson ball. How about that one? Tyree Wells, the quarterback, getting on top of that one. You got to love when the help comes down. Tyree Wells playing the ball through. He's just kind of shadowing over the top there. The ball gets tipped, and Tyree Wells is right there to get the snatching in the end zone. That's a big-time play by Clemson. A bit of a risk there by Dante Taylor here as he overthrows the ball a bit there, and Tyree Wells going to be the recipient of that one. They absolutely needed that one there. A handoff to Bo. Bo started off very well. Miami has a bit corralled him in this game. Can that last for the entire second half? Colorado with another quick pass. See, he's just rushing the ball. Every time he gets it, not really feeling the pressure around him, just try to squeeze balls in there for yardage here. Love the defensive scheme from Miami right now, man. They are absolutely overwhelming these wide receivers. Oh, he gets up the sideline, but he can't get there. 4th and 2, and Miami gonna get this ball right back. That defense stingy tonight. Miami coming in here, man, averaging 47.1 points per game. They are 4th in FBS play as far as points per game. Clemson is 11th in the FBS at 42.4 points per game. Both of these teams doing a lot of damage offensively to teams. But it's Clemson that's been the story for the last couple of seasons now. 7-0, and now looking like they might have a little bit of a struggle here with Miami. Game not over yet, so we're not going to call winners and losers right now, but Miami with the momentum, Clemson trying to keep up here. Going to be fair call at the 27-yard line. There's Bo, spin move, breaking tackles. Bo with an impressive run. 9.5 on the play. There's Bo, first down. Juke move, oh my goodness, and he is almost gone on that one. Gets stopped at the 40. How about the carry there? Averaging 6.7 on the ground right now. 10 carries, 67 yards, and then another run for 3 there. Dustin Taylor with the stop, his 8th tackle of the game. He is playing a very good role here as the Mike, doing a great job. Colorado throws underneath here. It's going to be a first down as Sanyalu going to have that reception again there. There's Ball spinning out of that one and just going to be stopped. A 2-yard loss on the play. DeMarcus Woolford getting back there, making the first contact, throwing Bo off there. Stacked wideouts on the outside. Here's Colorado. Trayvon Simpson Jr. with the reception. 3rd and 6 now. Colorado gonna throw one, and that is gonna be an absolute dime. Joshua Chucky. Takes it off and will be stopped in the backfield. No gain on the play. Here is Rivers. Rivers gonna throw, and that ball underwhelming there. Here's Rivers. Gonna throw one, and that ball incomplete. So they'll have to settle for a field goal that will put them to within 1 score now. Can he make it? And he gets it here. So 3 tacked on, 20-13. This game not over yet. Miami not out of the thick of things here. They got to keep mashing on the gas, keep their offensive attack going. Thought this might be a bit of a slugfest here. Both of these teams averaging over 530 yards per game, man. Miami top 6 and Clemson top 4. So this should be a pretty high-scoring game that we're going to see. And I think we're going to probably see a lot more scoring here before this one is over. Here's Dante Taylor throwing great defense on the play. How about that defense there by Brian Robinson? No, sir. 3rd and 3. Dante Taylor barking out the calls. Dante Taylor with the ball, steps up, throws a dime. Catch going to be made, and it's Corey Polley again. Clemson has defeated Miami 5 straight games. I think they're feeling it right now, man. They don't want to make it 6 here. Miami talked about their wins and losses. They do not have a loss in the ACC as yet. They still, even if they do lose to Clemson, they still have a shot at the ACC title game. There is a large bid for the playoffs, though, and that will be in jeopardy if they lose this game. Throws a wild ball. So they know the stakes are high. They need this game. They are doing an impressive job against a team that has not lost in 22 games. I mean, that's the second largest winning streak in college series history. And they need just 2 more games to tie you-know-who, the Ohio State Buckeyes, who ended theirs at 24. As they lost not too long ago to Nebraska. It was Illinois. Here's Dante Taylor. Gonna throw underneath. 4th and 6. And that's enough for the field goal. And all they gotta do is just kind of play small ball a bit, keep the 7-point lead, keep increasing it to 10. Can't even get it though. To make it a 10-point lead, it's good. Hurricanes increasing it back to 10 here. All you gotta do is manage the game. Keep the 10-point lead here. Hope that Clemson continues to play underwhelming offense. And you're kind of just playing keep away here. Loving what I'm seeing out of Miami. This defense, though, making it hard right now on the Clemson Tigers. Colorado has to find a way to beat this defense. That's the key to success here. He's got to beat this defense. It's a snatching! Throws it into tight coverage. Oh my goodness, it's Matt Polk, the strong safety, who was playing on the line. Oh my goodness, he threw it right to Matt Polk. I mean, that coverage was airtight. What is Colorado doing? And the volume just went down several notches in here. The strong safety playing on the line. Looks like he was playing one-on-one against Mamadou Signalo, and he robs Mamadou on that one. Wow, here's Taylor. In the pocket, throws it to the outside. Here's Taylor now. Quick pass. Polley spin moves out of that one. Impressive move there by Corey Polley. 3rd and 1. I formation here. They're going to try to run the QB, and Taylor going to get it. They get the QB sneak. They move the chains. Taylor back in the offset. 15 seconds to go. Taylor in the pocket. Taylor takes some hits, and he's going to go down. Good defense there by Clemson. Got kind of rowdy there. Taylor checking his head out right now, man. Well, he got bouncing around like a pinball there. Robert Harper coming down, making a play. The pressure there, he gets pushed around a bit by the mic. That was tough. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Put your 4s up in the chat. Smash the like button if you have not smashed it yet. Follow us on social media. Follow us here on YouTube so you don't miss whenever we go live here in the Relocation Football League. 8 seasons of college series hype. We watch all the games. Make sure you log in, subscribe, smash the like button, watch all of our channels here. We do this thing here, man. Good tackle on the outside. 3rd and 10, nowhere for him to go. Dante Taylor now on 3rd and 10, quick pass, and that is going to be a quick tackle. Clemson gets to him there, but they are in field goal range, and they say, hey, man, however we're going to beat you, we're going to beat you. And right now we're lying on the foot of the kicker here. Kick is up. They're going to slow it down again. That one is up, and that is going to be another 3. 13-point lead for the Miami Hurricanes. And I don't even want to I don't even want to put Miami in the darkness by saying upset right now. I mean, they are 14, but again, like I said earlier, I don't think most people believe that they're actually the number 14th team in the league. I think this team is a lot better than what the record says and what the ranking says here. And Clemson ran into one here. They're at home, so it's not like Miami has any kind of favors to them at all. I mean, they're on the road in Death Valley. The stadium post was all the way through the roof, and they've come down and quieted this crowd here with stellar defense and great offense. And Clemson, I mean, they scored 49 points a game, we said. I mean, they've been averaging some great points per game. They only got 13 here at home at 7-0. That's a good pass there to Isaiah Sinclair. In the pocket. Loads of time. He cannot get to anybody. Finally gets one there as Chucky comes back on the play. When you see that kind of time in the pocket, man, that means that it is strapped down the field. Joshua Chucky, gotta credit him for getting back down the field open so that Colorado could get that football to him. That's a great job there by the tight end. 2nd and 11. 13 points away from victory. Rivers steps up. Rivers gonna go down. A loss of 2 on the play. The 4th sack by Miami in this game. Wow. Jacquez Edwards getting his first sack today. Rivers strolls down the field, has a man, one-on-one, touchdown Clemson! Mamadou Sanyalo, oh my goodness, and turn the lights out. Oh my goodness, cannons out, and it's Mamadou Sanyalo with a big-time catch, and how about Colorado Rivers showcasing that arm in front of the scouts? Dime, that's on Matt Polk. Oh my, and the hill going crazy. That was a dagger. And we got us a 6-point game. Don't log out. It's not over. You know how it goes down here in the College Series. Ball is off of the tee. 6-point lead for Miami. They got to still dig deep. Can't lay the foot off the gas. This is an ACC title race, man. I'm telling you right now. This is crazy. Clemson on top of that title race, and Miami right behind them, followed by Syracuse, Duke, Georgia Tech, Florida State, California, and Boston College. Who will be in Charlotte for the ACC title game? On championship weekend, I cannot wait to find out. Both of these teams putting their hands in the pot, and it is going to be a dime across to the 49-yard line. Dante Taylor rifled that from his hip on the play. Taylor in the pocket. Taylor throws. And it's going to be a first down, spin move, Matty King off to the races. Oh, yeah, and he's down to the 1. That is absolutely crazy. Man, you know, this is so crazy right now. 8:44 left. Clemson, one of the only undefeated teams left here. If they lose this tonight, that's going to leave 3 undefeated teams in LSU, Colorado, and need I say it, man, Tulane. I cannot believe I'm saying Tulane in this one. And Clemson, I thought they were going to come back here, but Miami keeps it, and Taylor gets stopped. They're knocking on the door, though, from the 1. This is out of control right now. I formation, hands it off, and he gets stuffed there by the Clemson defense. Clemson still fighting here. Man, they need a turnover. They cannot afford to give another field goal, but a touchdown stop would be immaculate here. Keeper Taylor gonna be tackled at the 5. 4th and goal. Miami gonna kick this field goal and try to make it to 9. Loads of time left. Clemson can still get the comeback. He missed it. He missed it. Oh boy, he missed it. The eye of the tiger. The eye of the tiger. Watching him there. He missed it. Last year, Clemson was down 28-18 in the Orange Bowl. They came back to win that 32-28. Can Rivers do it? Can Rivers do it here? 2nd and 3. Chucky coming in motion. Rivers with the ball. Rivers steps up. Gonna take off. Has a lane on his smooth bicycle as he gets to the 42-yard line. This is what legends are made of. Can Colorado spark this comeback here? 5:30 remaining in the game. Here he is. Steps up. Rivers with plenty of time. Gonna take off again and dives to avoid the sack. 5 minutes left. That's an eternity. An eternity here. Here is Rivers. Rivers fakes the pass, throws a quick one underneath, has a man fighting. First down, Clemson. From the 48-yard line. Making adjustments here. Throws one, then he connects. No, he dropped it. He tried to get that off too fast there. Bo, big lane, Bo, and Bo fighting through. Bo Sanders. That was a crazy run right there, first down. Here is Rivers. Gonna throw one, has a man. Catch me down the line. Oh my, Mamadou Sanyalo. Huge catch, and Matt Polk is gonna be on defense. You gotta be kidding me, knocking on the door. Bo Sanders in the backfield. Here's the ball off. Boom! Touchdown, Clemson! Tie ball game! It's a tie ball game, lights out. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Light work. The eye of the tiger, and for the lead, the extra point will give them the lead. Down 14, and now we're up 1. 8 plays, 79 yards. 3 minutes, 26 seconds, taken off the clock, and now Dante Taylor. He has to be Heisman great. He's got to be Mackey great. This is what Mackey champions are made of. Here's Dante, gonna throw, has a man. Good move, and he is gonna be up to the 34-yard line. Excellent pass to Dotson, and great separation by Charlie Dotson. 2:37 remaining on the clock. Here is Taylor, quick pass underneath. Has it to Rashad Mitchell. They gotta get back to the line. Rashad Mitchell's been impressive. 10 catches, 88 yards. He's been the bailout boy here for Dante Taylor. Dante Taylor's been raw in this game. Here is Taylor in the pocket. It's closing on him though. Gonna throw one. High points it and gets the ball there, and that is gonna be the 2-minute warning here. 3rd and inches. Spread offense here. Dante Taylor locked in, 3rd and inches. Gonna keep the ball, steps up, throws, has a man, first down, Miami. It's gonna be Dante Valentine. Dante Taylor is dialed in with 90 seconds left, throws, has a man, first down, Corey Polley. And they are in the eye of the tiger now, down by 1 in field goal territory. Oh my, throws. Picasso style. And he's down to the 13. How about the passing attack right now from Dante Taylor? From the 13. Inside run, Eddie King gets down to the 6, and oh my goodness. Boy, oh boy. Miami. And Clemson has no timeouts left. I don't know why they're just not kneeling this thing, but 2nd and 3. They can't stop the clock. Wait, did Miami call a timeout? Are they trolling? Right? What is Miami doing? I don't know. I'm not even gonna try to analyze that one. 3rd and 6. Cuts it to the outside. And they stop this clock, man. You know what? The only thing I can say about this is you've just given Colorado Rivers more than enough time to get this ball down the field here. That might be the first mistake by Miami. And they missed that one. That's the 2nd mistake. No. Oh my goodness. Colorado Rivers now is going to have the ball. I can't make this up. He's going to have this ball now. And he's got this thing at the 20-yard line. He's got loads of wide receivers. Got to play defense here. Throws it. Oh, he's got to cut it up the field. Good game. And Miami calling timeouts, man. Trying to stop this clock here. I mean, they've done everything they can to slow this game down. I mean, oh my goodness, it's going to be across the 40, 45, jump move, 50. And he's going to be down to the 43-yard line. Boy, oh boy, what a big-time catch that was by Isaiah Sinclair. And, man, that is devastating there. That is absolutely devastating there. This defense, they absolutely have to get a stop now. And what is he doing? So he's going to go ahead and kneel this thing here. Oh, my goodness, this is just terrible, man. This is absolutely terrible. And that is going to be the ball game as Clemson is going to get this win. I've tried my best not to call out the creators of this game on live. Because last time I tried to do that in the Discord, I got banned. So I'm just, it is what it is, man. Everybody playing in the same elements. Clemson gonna get this win here, man. Jeez. Boy, oh boy. 26-27, Clemson gonna win this game here, man. Wow. How crazy is this one? It's your boy Mix, a.k.a. Rob Brody, man. I'm gonna go ahead and sign out of this one, show you guys the stats, and look forward to reading all of this digest in the chat. Clemson, 23-game winning streak. They get it done. Hats off to the Miami Hurricanes. Man, oh man.